everybody, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. I left off, everyone was gaining some levels. I opened some more slots for some people. As you can see, I opened these two for her. I opened this one and this one for her, and I believe the rest of them you saw. I like one or two for him. I'm down to one for him as well. So let's move on. We're probably gonna face the boss and then move on to the next area. So let's kill these things. I believe you guys are weak to ice. No, you're actually not, surprisingly. Just attack.
My turn.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we can just attack them. They're not gonna do that much damage to us.
Here they come. Be careful, everyone.
So some people did gain some new abilities, and I'll show those off in a moment. I just wanted to set this, so there's that. So she gained flash grenade. I'll show you that. It's just an actual grenade.
I'll handle this.
Killed him. And then he gained Rune Blade, which is a pretty cool knockback and does a decent AoE damage. She gained an attacking craft, but we really haven't seen her Serene Blessing. So let's do this.
I suppose I should thank you.
My turn.
And then we'll just attack.
Down.
That's really it. I mean, I'll show off her. Oh, level ups. Cool. I'll show off her attacking thing. Here soon.
Here we go.
That's the only one. So this is a newer enemy. They're weak to ice, so we're just gonna have everyone cast ice on them. Spark arrow.
Arcus, activate.
Let's see. I hope this does damage. It did about a third, I would say.
Very well.
Okay. So this next cross edge should do the damage needed.
Now.
Let me see. Come on. Yep. Sweet. And the reason why I want her to have the finishing blows is because her Master Quartz gives her EP every time she kills an enemy, and she also has 560 EP. She has the most EP out of every party member. Well, I guess Reen has it for some unknown reason. Reen has 550 EP as well. Let's do that. I also, while training, some people's quartz leveled up. So his rose as well, and then hers hadn't, and hers has not yet. Oh, we're getting there. And Septum Vein is actually really useful because, as you can see, I'm gaining quite a lot of Seraphim, just because it's just really helpful. Okay, let's... Oh, it's ice.
I'll handle it.
So, let's sweep.
My turn. I'll handle this.
There we go. Alright, just running through these guys real quick. Trying to get over here because we can get a special item over here that I really want. I'll do Heat Wave.
Okay.
Heat Wave.
I'll
Attack.
handle that.
And boom. Sweet. Alright, so this is another one of those monster chests, so just be careful. I am actually just gonna immediately do Silver Dance. Just because I don't want to deal with them. It probably won't kill all of them, but it'll at least deal a lot of damage to the weaker ones, and may kill those weaker ones. This is why this is where Fee's S-Break comes into hand. All of them but that one.
My turn. Here we go.
He was just completely out of the way. There we go. And we get Breeze, which is an amazing quartz. I am giving that to her. I am taking off... I don't really need Earth Lance. I haven't used it on her. But this gives her Aerial, Breath, and Recura. So yeah, it's an alright thing. I'll give you Earth Lance, just so we have someone with an Earth spell. The reason I'm giving it to her is because she also has the highest ATS stat, which makes her the most powerful person to use magic. As you can see, she has 245 ATS, while everyone else in our party has not nearly as close.
Watch out!
Oh, crap. Oh, I was wondering if I was going to be able to cast it.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's my...
Boom. That's how you do that. And then we'll open this. We get Blind, which is a really good orb that I'm going to give to her. So instead of Airstrike, I'm giving her Blind. Arts can blind enemies, and that's extremely helpful. Alright, so here's like the mini boss. There it is. It doesn't look pretty strong. Might put up a fight. I know. We need to form a proper combat link already. We won't fail this time. You can do it. Ring, put us in the front line. We need to give every possible opportunity to work. We'll show you how it's done. Machias, Euseus. Alright, we're counting on you. We'll start the battle as soon as you're ready. Oh yeah, we have to put them in the front line. So, instead of Fee... Well, no. No, I'm keeping Fee. No. Ugh. There. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Everyone ready? Challenge the quest monster. Let's do this. Okay, so, I mean, they're trying.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Let's use Detector.
All complete.
That's pretty nice. Okay, weak to ice. That's basically it. It's just weak to ice. Arts. Let's do Crest on our two physical attackers.
Alright, let's
Motivate. We're gonna do this. Crest, and then I'm gonna have him cast Crest.
Right.
It was severed. Crash.
How about this?
We're gonna fire this.
Very well.
Break shot. Did an alright amount of damage. I could rest.
Go.
Okay.
Arcus, activate.
Let's use Frost Edge.
Yeah.
Arts. Use Terra.
I suppose there's a thing.
Just so he heals completely.
Go.
I'm gonna have to have him. Okay. Do another Frost. You also do a Frost Edge. You blast him back.
Leave it to me.
Sweet. Okay. So you are gonna cast Crest on Euseus.
Here we go.
Got some defense up. Another Frost Edge.
It's my turn.
Unbalance? Nah, we're not
My
gonna
turn.
balance. Frost Edge. Frost Edge.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
There we go. So it wasn't terribly bad.
That was rough.
Yeah. But only just.
What the hell is wrong with you, Eustace Alberea? Why did you sever the link?
Don't even think of trying to place the blame on me. You were the one who severed the link.
You said you'd cooperate, but you just couldn't do it, could you? You couldn't bring yourself to stoop to the same level as a commoner like me. You nobles truly are beyond redemption. You're utterly hopeless, through and through.
You asinine little... Why can't you see that all of this is born from your own prejudice and narrow-mindedness?
That's enough.
Please, calm down.
Stay out of this.
Why don't we settle this once and for all? Let me show you how much better than you I really am.
Reading. There we go. Reen.
Are you injured?
I'm fine. I was so sure we'd killed it, though. Guess I shouldn't have let my guard down.
I shouldn't have either, but it's down for good this time. I should administer first aid on that scratch. I'll need you to take off your jacket.
That feels much better. Thanks, Emma.
I'm happy I was able to put what we learned from Instructor Beatrix's classes to good use. That was last week, right?
I'm sorry, Rena.
It's our fault that you were injured.
Oh, don't worry about it. It wouldn't have happened if I'd been paying more attention. I'm just glad neither of you... Why are you...
You should rest that shoulder for a while. Yes, absolutely. I'd strongly recommend you fall back from the front line for the time being.
Thanks. All right, let's get moving. We need to tell the Provincial Army about the monster we just defeated.
Yeah. I suppose it's not a done deal until we file our report.
Aurochs Fort isn't much farther. We may need to hurry if we wish to be back in Bereahard before nightfall, however.
Let's go. Hey, Reen?
Huh? What is it?
I just... Look solus Mercurii eum.
What? What did you just do?
Nothing. I just wanted to check on your bandage. Good, good. But please try your best to keep your shoulder firm. The less it moves, the better. We don't want your injury getting worse now.
Okay. I could swear I felt something warm.
Okay, so, however, it's still possible to change his equipment. Yeah. Okay, so sadly, now we have to have all these people in our party. But, because I do still need this, I'm going to be giving this to said person. I'm going to get rid of attack 1 and give her this demonic scythe. Hello! Didn't even realize we got that. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, it's Earth. Forgot.
Right!
Very well.
I'll handle it.
He's really the only person that I use when Reen's not in the party, just because she's the quickest, and also she's the strongest next to Laura. In my opinion, it goes either Fee or Laura. I can't decide because they both do amazing attack damage, but one of them two, and then Reen is a strong second. How's your injury? If it still hurts, we can slow down a bit. No big deal, honest. It stopped bleeding, so it doesn't hurt that much anymore. Emma's first aid skills are really top notch. Oh, not at all. Well, if you're sure. If you're truly in pain, there's no shame in admitting it. Thanks, Eusebius. But I'm not. I'm really not kidding. That's how little pain I feel. It's incredible. Did you rub some kind of special ointment on the wound or something? No, I didn't. I mean, yes, I did. I used a special kind of medicine I brought back with me from home. My grandmother made it by combining a number of herbs together, I believe. Oh, okay. My old master often used something similar. I kind of want to know more about this. Oh no, it's nothing at all. I don't know the recipe or anything. Actually, I was more impressed with you, Fee. How easily you managed to destroy the monster. Me? Not to mention it, you are unnaturally agile. And that's not the first time we've seen you saved us in battle. Are you certain you're 2 years younger than us? Yep. There's nothing special. I just accustomed to combat. Accustomed? What kind of life could you have lived? Well, maybe we'll find out. If not, then oh well. So further up there is actually the side quest that we need to do. And you need to do this now, or you're not going to be able to. Because after you go to the fort, you're not coming back here.
Right.
You do walk back, but they don't let you actually, like, come back here.
It's my turn.
I don't know if they can link up. I really don't.
I'll handle it. Target's away.
Guess we'll see. We'll run further up here. There's a chest right there.
Stay on guard and don't get
Bait.
cocky.
She doesn't really have anything that we can use.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Spark arrow.
Okay.
And then earthlands. Oh, that did so
It's
much
my turn.
damage. Crass. Look at that.
Impossible.
It's my turn.
Oh, darn it. I was trying to connect to someone who's dead.
I don't need.
Revive.
Okay. Arcus activate.
Right.
I was careless. It's my turn.
Are you serious? I need everyone to gain
I'll handle
their
this.
levels. Because if they don't, I don't think. Yeah, we can't connect to them. So that's fine.
Very
Stings,
well. I
but
will
it's
serve as
fine.
your opponent.
Gleaming
Grass.
blades.
Use this. This is her other ability that she learned,
My
and
turn.
it's pretty cool.
Very well. Impossible.
Right.
Oh, he used a death ability. Alright.
I don't need
Okay.
your.
Target's away.
There we go. That solves that problem. This is it. I believe so. It's rather pretty shade of pink, isn't it? Like, what are you? It's a little sweet for salt. Are you sure you should be doing that? She's clearly fine. So, they're going to use this in a bath? I guess I shouldn't be surprised nobles would do that kind of thing. Well, let's just take what we need and go. I'm sure the clients won't mind if we give this to them after we've reported to the fort. I imagine they'll be satisfied as long as they receive it by the end of the day. Off we go then. That's a reminder that if once you collected this,
Oh, what a nice looking
you need to
treasure
go
chest.
back. Oh, what's this? Mine too. Oh yes. Okay. Where are you? Instead of EP, I can give her this, and it boosts her ATS by 20. But she loses 50 EP. So I mean, I can deal with it. Okay, so let's run back. And give me just one moment while I come back. There we go. Okay, so sorry about that, but something came up and I had to run real quick.
Leave it to me. Arcus, activate.
Very well. I don't need your help.
Arcus activate.
Do another breath.
Okay. Arcus activate.
Appreciate it.
Suppose I should. I'll hit.
Okay.
There we go. Now we're just gonna speed through them.
Yeah.
I'll handle it. What a waste of time. That should suffice.
I still haven't shown off aerial yet, but I will in a minute. So we need to go this way, I believe. Yep. Let's give everyone some EP.
That was hostile spotted.
There we go.
There you go.
So my first playthrough of this game, I gave Fee breath, just because I felt she was like the the person that was like fast and quick, and I looked at air and I felt like, that's fast and quick, and I was like, alright.
It's my turn.
So here's Aerial. Aerial's one of our first very wide AoE spells that deals a decent amount of damage.
My turn.
I mean, we do have Frost Edge, but Aerial's a bigger AoE. So this is Aerial. It's literally a tornado. Doesn't do that much damage to these guys, but I just kind of wanted to show it off.
My turn.
How is that? When do you guys get affected by Earth and Fire?
Arcus activate. Okay.
Oh, they've been petrified. That's awesome.
I'll handle this.
Earth Lance.
It's my turn.
Do another Earth Lance. And then I will do
Arcus activate.
Recura. Earth Lance is so cool.
I'll handle it.
Alright, another Earth Lance.
Leave it to...
Feel like I'm going.
Oh. We one-shot them. Sweet. And let's run over here.
Okay, beginning combat.
Let's see if we can just one-shot them. I love her as break. I think hers is the coolest because she has like pistol daggers, and it's so cool.
Success.
Success. Sweet. Okay. So we're done here. Let's run along.
Whoa, it's huge.
So this is Auroch's fort, one of the Kreutzen Provincial Army's premier bases.
Not how I was expecting it to look. They modified an older fort. A lot.
Something wrong, Eustace?
No, not at all. Let's go and give our report on the monster we defeated.
Okay, so I wonder what that was about. Anyway, moving on down here.
Isn't that...
It's a freight train from Bereahard?
Looks like it's carrying tank. Pretty heavily armored one.
Those are the latest models from the Rhineford Company. They're called Oxen.
Come on. We have things to do.
Gosh, why does he have to be so...
He's right, though. We really should keep moving.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's more mad that he was told what to do, but yeah. Before anything, what I recommend doing before doing that is actually going into here, and you need to talk to an NPC. It should be this guy. Yep, and he gives you the Red Moon Rose Chapter 4. You can also buy some stuff here. We have some Elegant Sandwich and Golden Juice. Let's exchange some of this for some money. Let's see, do we have any cooking that we could be doing? We do have a sweet cookie. Let's do it. Let's do a sweet cookie with Emma.
It looks great if I do say so myself.
We got a Royal Sable. Cool. I feel like I've already done that once, but it didn't save. Oh well. And nothing over there. Let's move over here.
Who goes there? Wait. We're members of Thor's Military Academy, Class 7.
We completed a monster extermination task on your behalf and have come to give our report.
Oh, so you're the... We've been expecting... You'll forgive my curtness. I just didn't think you'd have someone so young with you as well.
So we were able to defeat the monster, and do you require a written report, or is verbal confirmation okay?
Oh no, that's fine. You were really able to beat that thing, though? Somehow or another.
It wasn't easy, but
Not bad. Not bad at all. We probably should have taken care of it ourselves, but it was a pretty dexterous thing, so we just kind of
It wasn't tough enough to cause any of us any harm, as long as we were in our armored cars when we encountered it. But still, it took a bit of convincing for us to ask a group of students to fight it, as you might imagine.
I can understand that.
Well, provided a good opportunity for us to test our skill.
Wait.
Oh, Lord Eustace. That uniform.
Correct. I've returned to Bereahard as part of a field study for the Academy. I'm here as a student, not as a member of the Alberea household. Please...
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wow. Looks like even the provincial army room needs a chance to bend over backwards.
I would like to know, however, about the contents of that...
Our provincial army has finally started getting supplied with tanks.
Isn't it armored cars can't hope to compete with tanks in terms of firepower, after all. And we can't let the Imperial Army be stronger than us forever.
I see. The fort also appears to have been fortified quite significantly.
Yes. Some rather sizable construction work was carried out just last month. It'll take more than a little cannon fire to damage these walls now.
Our anti-air defenses are going to be strengthened in the near future. This should soon become a fort we soldiers of the Kreutzen province can truly be proud of. You can count on that.
I will. And with that, I believe we are done here.
Okay.
It is almost even. Roger that.
We got a special spark arrow. Let's give that to Fee. Yep. Okay. Let's run back.
What is the meaning of this?
Maki?
If we were on the border with Crossbell or the Republic, maybe I could understand. But why does the provincial army here need state-of-the-art tanks? Not to mention anti-air defenses and countless other fortifications. It's utter madness.
Luckiest.
He makes a good point.
Can you truly be so ignorant? This is the reality of the present situation within the Empire. Tensions between Osborne's reformist faction and our noble faction grow worse by the day. Though admittedly, it's been happening mostly under the surface, away from the eyes of the general populace. But this is just one of the many ways that conflict is manifesting itself.
I'd heard rumor.
No doubt my father was the one who ordered these fortifications. I have no intention of giving any comments of my own on his decision. But if you wish to lodge a complaint, I'm quite happy to listen. So...
No, it's fine. The sun's going down. We should get back to Bereahard.
Yeah.
Let's go then.
So we're just gonna continue on back to the city.
That
Oh, I
one
guess you
looks
can walk around. I
information.
thought for some... Oh, darn
My
it.
turn. Time to retreat.
Let's just run. Okay. So, let's just run back. It sounds like a siren. It seems to be coming from the fort. Fee, what's... What was that? Are birds like that common around here? Imbecile, that was no bird. Looked like someone was writing on that. Yeah, I think a child, apparently. What? Are you certain? Going by build, yeah. I didn't get a good look at the face, so I can't be 100% sure, but I think so. Unbelievable. Lord Eustace, were you on your way back to Bereahard? What's all the commotion? What's the meaning of this siren? You see, a moment ago, we became aware of an intruder in Outcross Fort. What do you mean? The silver thing that flew past us? You saw it? Which direction did it go? It flew southwest mere moments ago, but at a rather significant speed. Damn, if you please excuse us. Take care, Lord Eustace. They're likely not to catch it. Are you certain? I find it hard to believe a significant injury could heal so quickly. Some kind of alien construction. I'm pretty sure I don't. I think Emma's grandmother medicine was just really effective. Yes, that must be it. I'm glad you're alright. Ring can now be placed in the active party. Yes, that's immediately happening. I'm done with Machias. I'm sorry, but I don't like Machias at all. Eustace, I can care less about. Machias, it's just... I understand why he feels he needs to act better, and why he thinks all nobles are bad. But at the same time, it's just like, alright, you've complained enough.
Okay.
Like, there comes a time when it's just like,
Very well.
it's the same thing that you're saying over and over.
Go!
defenses back.
Oh, dang it. We're never gonna make it back without fighting every enemy.
Arcus, active.
I won't lose like this.
Thanks.
Suppose I should thank.
We got a critical
My turn.
heal.
Target lock. It's my
Sweet.
now.
Very well.
My got it. We fight pretty well.
There we go. Moving on.
Hostile spotted. I'll handle it.
This. Dang it.
Target's away.
That works. Well, we're here now. So.
We're finally back.
My feet are killing me.
Everyone got some good levels. We're almost level 20. That's a good level to be. We're actually really over leveled, but just about sundown. I guess this means our field study activities are done for the day. Thank goodness I'm exhausted. Indeed. We can figure out the best to summarize the day's events over dinner. So we want to go back to the Central Plaza, which I believe should be this way. Actually, no, we need to go to Station Street because we need to turn this in to this guy. Or Lord Eustace, might I assume that that's correct, here. And we've done that, and now the only other thing we need to do is return to the hotel. Because there really isn't anything else we need to do. The only other thing I can think of is trying to make sure that I haven't missed anything. If we run back here, we can actually get a cool little scene. Right here. Oh. Yeah, just a cool little scene right there. Nothing much. So let's head to the hotel. There's no other side events we can do. The hidden quest isn't until tomorrow. So let's return to the hotel. As I informed Rufus, you may do as you wish while you're here. However, you will do nothing that brings shame upon myself nor the Albrea name. Please be ever mindful of your position and what you represent. Yes, Father. Would it be too much to ask you to introduce myself to my class? I have no time for pleasantries. Shall I require anything from you? You will be contacted. That's not really... Indeed. Huh. Today's workload has made me hungry. Shall we return to our rooms and find something to eat? Sounds good to me. I'm starving. The food was delicious too.
Popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Eustace?
I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food.
How typical. Even in your dining habits, you nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury. Though I can't deny the quality of the food.
It wasn't just tasty, but warm too.
Yes, for a high-class restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy ingredients. Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Eustace stays in good health.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wonder what Group B is doing.
We had this exact same conversation in our group last month, too. I'm sure they're hard at work over in St. Ark. Probably nothing to worry about.
It was Celtic for you last month, so you were thinking of us on the first...
Yeah. After dinner, we were wondering how Group B... Dare I ask?
Nowhere near as peacefully as now. This is a big improvement.
I kind of figured that much.
We are doing much better this time, that much.
Huh? And I'm sure our reports will reflect that.
It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good enough.
It's not?
I'm certain Group B gave their absolute best in all of their tasks today. But can we honestly say the same? That we could have done no better? And I'm referring not just to the monster encounter, but to the handling of our other tasks as well.
We'll just have to try and make up for it in the day we have left. Besides, we had the chance to catch sight of a far bigger problem.
Yes, that...
First, we find out taxes are rising throughout the province. Then, we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try to tell me the two aren't related.
I have no intention of denying it. But you're only looking at one side of the coin. Exactly how many Oxen tanks do you think the Imperial Army has under their control?
Well,
100 or two, Edgar.
Precisely. The Imperial Army's military capabilities are enormous. This nation has one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent, and roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control. Tell me, how is the Noble Alliance supposed to counter that?
So, you're suggesting that's why the Provincial Army needs to bolster its forces?
Considering both sides are comprised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful.
Ah, the travails of youth. Ha ha! It's such an honor that you would remember a mere baron. I see you completed a hard day's work already. How splendid!
Yes.
What about you?
Alas, I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles, yet that is precise.
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
I most certainly will. Though it truly is a pity that the clear air of this verdant city should be tinged, if but faintly. I'd heard that Duke Alberea was a man of many interests, but I was unaware he counted playing with fire. I don't condemn him for it, though, for only by playing with fire can one create fire. Would you not agree, my...
I don't like your implication.
And I think this whole line of conversation...
Oh, please do pardon me, young lady. I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I see, be it the lovely luster of success, or the sad
Who does he think he is? This is why I can't stand nobles.
I thought you might say that. If it makes you feel better, though, I have my doubts as to whether that man truly is a noble to begin with.
What?
His behavior seems so exaggerated. Almost as if he's trying to act like the quintessential noble. Like he's fulfilling the stereotype.
Yeah. Something about him feels off to me, too. But what's even stranger is that he knew we only have one day left here.
You're right.
We told him of our field study, but never once did we divulge how long we intended to remain here.
Between him and that silver object, we've been crossing paths with a lot of strange people.
Well, tomorrow we can't let ourselves get distracted. We still have a lot to do.
That's right. We have to do our group proud.
We should return to the hotel and begin work on our...
Can't get to sleep?
I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer. You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is. A lord should live like his people, not above them. That's how he always put it.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Yeah,
Aren't you going to ask? I assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
I wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
What?
My brother and I have different mothers. He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day. My own mother, however, was a commoner. and she passed away 8 years ago. In other words, I am his bastard son.
I had no idea. So, was that chef we met earlier?
He's my uncle, on my mother's side. Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me. Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
No, that can't be. I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
I suppose you're right.
I'm sure, but you do get along with your brother, right?
You could say that. He's treated me well ever since I was taken in 8 years ago. He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship, and who trained me in the ways of court etiquette.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight. It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted. When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one. What's wrong?
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you Is your injury from this afternoon on the mend?
It's fine. There's no pain, and the wound's closed up like it was never there. I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's
That's good to hear. Still, from where I stand, you are something of a danger. On the day of the entrance ceremony, when the trapdoor opened beneath us, you acted instantly to protect Elisa. In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival. Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity of that decision. And you did exactly the same thing. I'm sure most people would see that as an act of selflessness and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes across as abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
I don't know how to respond to that. I wasn't expecting you to see through me quite so clearly.
Well, I owed you as much for having seen through me first. Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health, then for your reputation. That selflessness of yours can just as easily be perceived as arrogance, after all.
I know it can. And you're not the first person to tell me that. What's the point in saving others if you can't spare even a moment to save yourself? That's what my old master always used to say to me.
Was it now? I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Yeah, but for now, if we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow.
I agree. It wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least. I'd hate to be so tired as to limit my potential.
Hear, hear. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
Keep up the good work.
Yay. Alright, so I'm going to stop it here. Thank you all for watching, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.